Hello friends and welcome to Defector. I'm of course playing on my Oculus Rift S. Alright, so here we go. We're getting ready to start our playthrough of Defector. I have played through the first chapter already, but I decided that I'm going to go ahead and start it over and bring you guys along for the ride with me. So, without further ado, let's jump in. This is a really cool game, so I think we're going to cover it start to finish. Beautiful graphics.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
We've all read your official reports. While they seem comprehensive and quite detailed, you'll understand that we must debrief you personally about said operations leading up to the incident on Liberty Island last
You want
week.
to debrief
Now,
me?
based on what you've been telling us, this all began at your meeting with known arms dealer Emilio Pascal. It's also where you claim to have found the first of the device segments.
That's right.
So, fill in the blanks for me, Commander.
Show me the blank.
Start from the beginning.
I'll fill it in. Nice 3D effect. Very reminiscent of Archangel. These loading screen graphics, that is. So here's what I look like in the mirror, like I'm in Blue Man Group. But I have real hands. I have digital body, head, and torso, but real people hands. Alright, so this is a strange game here. It's a little bit quirky, but it's really high quality, highly detailed from a story perspective. So that's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to show it off here. But we start out in the bathroom. We're on an airplane. And we have this little box here that we're going to just take our finger and swipe open. Grab the earplug, put it in. Got a contact lens. Gonna put that in.
And we are live. Excellent. No need to say anything.
What?
I'm receiving ambient sound from your end. However, if you can hear me, give me a nod. Great, we're good to go. Get back to the meat as quickly as possible.
What kind of
You don't
meat?
wanna keep Pascal waiting forever. He'll start to get suspicious.
Is it steak? Chicken? I hope it's steak. That's the best kind of meat. I don't know. Chicken wings are pretty good too. Anyways.
Yeah, you look fine.
Is that dude trying to hit on me or something? Tell me I look
Seriously,
fine?
you have to get moving.
Dude, shut the hell up. I don't have to do anything. I want to look around. That's what we do here. Well, I can't pick up the toilet magazines. Well, you guys know, if you've watched my videos, you know what the first thing I always do is. We gotta check and see. We need to check the work ethic of these developers by flushing the toilet. If these are good devs, it'll flush. Oh yeah. That's a good sign, folks. Hey look, they've even got the 3 seashells. Remember the 3 seashells from Demolition Man? Anyway, let's look around a bit more here. I wonder if the shower works. It does. Oh, it's cold. There we go. Works? Alright, so just so we know, the devs seem to be on top of it. Textures are very good looking. I mean, it's not the most detailed environment I've ever seen, but it looks very nice. Things do have texture. Looks very nice in the headset. Anyway, let's get this medikit. I don't think I need it yet, but inventory is X. So you just press X. These little windows pop up and you can put your items in there. And that's how you do that. Objectives. I can press Y to see my objectives. Right now, my primary objective is to exit the bathroom. Alright. Well, I think we've done all the damage we can do in here. Let's step out into the hallway. Nice. And again, take a look. We're on a jet. We're leaving on a jet plane. And I don't know if I'll be back again.
I don't have access to the door. Can't hack in. You'll have to find something to open it.
I'll have to do whatever the hell I want, buddy. Just so you know. And I don't appreciate your tone. Anyway, everything's really crisp and clear in this new headset. There is some aliasing, very minor aliasing, but I think this may have something to do with the fact that I am super sampling with Oculus Tray Tool to 150% on top of having the game set to ultra detail, and I'm recording with OBS, so it could be a bit taxing for my graphics card.
The bottom right corner will highlight with dossier text if you are looking directly at someone. Press the button and you'll receive information on them. It might prove to be useful.
So what he just said is I can look at any one of these people and press B, hold it in, and I get a full intelligence rundown of these people, where they're from, their past, everyone in the game I can do this for. So this guy, for example, his name is John Bodek. He was selected for a top secret cloning experiment which resulted in 2 clones of himself. He's highly distrusting of most people and will only relay information through his clones. He's an expert in MMA and maximum security techniques.
Try talking to that guard that's blocking the door. You'll need to get by him to meet with Pascal.
Anyway, they've written a history for every character in this game. Like, this guy owns a chain of popular breakfast restaurants. This guy was a failed magician. Anyway, it's not all useless BS either. There are personality traits and things that are written in these.
Try talking to that guard that's blocking the
God,
door.
dude, shut
You'll
up.
need to get by him to meet with Pascal.
But this is cool. Not only that they managed to write these stories for all these people, but there actually is useful information in there telling you how to deal with these guys. Alright, so he wants me to go talk to this guard right here.
Try talking to that guard that's blocking the door.
Oh, really?
You'll need to get by him to meet with Pascal.
Alright, so this guard does not enjoy being touched. He has been Pascal's personal bodyguard for 9 years. He's trained in multiple fighting techniques. And he gets motion sickness easily. So, we need to get by this dude. So to talk to him, what do I need to do? Walk up to him, press A.
Gotta pat you down again. Raise your arms, please.
Go ahead, dude. Do your worst.
Saw a guy once that tried hiding a gun in a crapper. Didn't turn out too good for him.
Is that right?
Hey, don't forget to move like that. All right, you're cool. Go on in.
I already knew I was cool, buddy. Glad you got the memo. Says he doesn't like to be touched. Should I touch him? Thanks, man. Ah, come on now. Trying to have a little fun here. Alright, so we're in the big man's living area here.
Perfect timing. Our dinner has been served, and I, for one, do hate to negotiate on an empty stomach.
Oh,
Although,
yeah?
as I mentioned previously, the shipment you are interested in is already spoken for.
Don't be so hasty, love. You never know what can be revealed during a polite dinner conversation.
Yes, this is true. Please, join me.
Don't mind if I do. Alright, so if you're going to play this game, it's helpful to have a chair handy, because there are times when you're going to be sitting and times when you're going to be standing. So yeah, I've got one right behind me, so I'm going to press A to sit, and I'm going to actually sit, and I'm going to recenter
Tell me,
whenever I sit down.
since you know I've already promised the shipment to someone else, why were you so insistent on this meeting?
An operative must first be skilled in the art of conversation.
Indeed.
Once mastered, these skills can be used to harvest intel, build trust, and even become delicate interrogations. This is Mr. Smith. He has stolen corporate data and needs transport out of the country. You are to gain his trust and be that transport. Begin.
Would you like my help with illegal activities? Some weather we're having, huh? Let's start with this one.
No, I haven't. Why do you ask?
Interesting choice. Now, before we proceed, remember you must guide the direction of a conversation correctly. Otherwise, the subject may get suspicious of you. Suspicion can change the outcome of the interaction. It might send you down a path that's not in your best interest. Let's continue.
Alright.
Yeah? Good for you, but why are you telling me this?
Good. You have him curious. Proceed.
So this is another cool thing about this game, is that you can play through it multiple times, and depending on how you answer these questions, it will change small things about the way the story goes.
You... what?
That was idiotic.
Oh, fuck you, buddy.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Nicely done. We'll make an operative out of you yet.
So, why are we chatting? Yes, I am competent enough to understand that. Are you really going to sit here and waste my time? Ah, the direct approach. You've discerned that I'm a man who wastes little time. I like that. But I'm afraid this conversation has already run its course before even finishing. Captain Wilson, how much longer?
20 minutes until we begin our descent, sir.
There. We have 20 minutes to complete this delightful meal. While you tell me how you came about this information about my dealing with the Kilonthra rebels or freedom fighters. Or whatever it is they're calling themselves this week.
A good question, darling. I'd like to know that myself.
Bet you would, lady.
Cut from the same cloth, are we? You don't have to reveal your source. I respect that, even. What is known is known. However, indulge me. For my own amusement, really. Why should I risk my reputation and sell you something that is already spoken for? What? Surely you jest.
Or bluffing, more likely.
Yes, well, this isn't a game, is it? And I am running out of patience.
Let's go check, darling. I think this meeting may have a pleasant ending after all.
Very well. But for your sake, I do hope you're not wasting my time.
Thanks! Now I have to hack into Pascal's account and make it look
Alright,
like you
dude.
transferred the
I
funds.
know.
A heads up would have been nice. Okay. Looks like you have only about 60 seconds for him to verify and return. He's still suspicious from the direction you took that conversation.
Yeah.
Look around and see what you can dig up while he's distracted.
Okay.
The tech in your contact lens can locate areas of interest. Use your index finger and touch your temple to activate it. Haven't seen one of those in a while. It can instantly disable anyone you touch with it. Just remember to do it open-handed.
10:26. How do I open this thing?
You were not bluffing. No, you were not. It's all there as you said it was.
Indeed.
Perhaps some more champagne is in order.
Sure.
Do fetch us a bottle, darling.
Of course.
I'll tell the Calantras that the shipment was intercepted. Fund their money. Maybe. They will be furious. We'll end up crawling back again at some point. I'm sure of it. A toast to our new business relationship. Patience, my friend. All will be concluded when we land. What I'm going to do is give you a tour of the outside of my plane.
It's
Darling?
not champagne, but it still goes pop.
So this, this is where we got, where I went too straight away with my first playthrough. All right,
If you shoot any part of me, my guards will be here before you can suck down your final breath.
I wouldn't be so mouthy if I was in your position. Ooh, face sucked off by rapid decompression. Nice. I remember the last time we did that. Nasty way to go.
Okay, you've made your point. It's close. The shipment is close.
How close? Is it here on the plane?
No, outside. Right there. You can see it. Damn it!
Get up. Doran. Can you hack into the plane's flight deck and vent the gas in the cockpit?
Negative. I don't know how Pascal planned to get out of this one, but there's no system in place to vent that gas. You're not getting into those plane controls.
I don't believe his bravado. I'm sure he has an escape plan in place. We just have to find it.
Well, you better find it fast because the autopilot on that plane is only going to last for a few minutes before you go into a free fall. Try scanning a different spectrum with your lenses. Touch your temple to cycle through your options. You've done it a million times.
How do I get into this thing?
Looks like a lot of equipment has been deactivated with, you know, the plane going down and everything. You don't have time to worry about that now. Keep moving. Great. You found this contingency plan. A parachute for him and a guest.
I'm on it. How do you want to play this? We've been in worse situations before.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Action branch. See, this is where the path takes a totally different direction just based on how I respond to her question. So, one option is we need Pascal alive. I'll find another way off of the plane and stop the other ones. And the other choice, I think we would take a ride to our friends next door. So, either I let her take him with the parachute and find another way off the plane, or we both just jump out right now.
Understood. Help me activate it. Here, you'll need this. I couldn't hide any extra mags in this outfit, so make every shot count.
Yes, ma'am.
Your standard issue sidearm is a custom-built 10mm automatic. It's a stopping power of a 45 with twice the range. It's equipped with a digital round counter. Now, let's load up a magazine and see what I'm working with. Load another magazine. All right, let's introduce some moving targets. Time to see how good you really are. Excellent. Keep your aim steady. Keep trying. Which one were you aiming at?
Which one was I aiming at? Look about who you're talking to, smartass.
You're kidding, right? Mind? Let's move on to secondary firing mode. Agency guns come equipped with a standard backup option. Depending on the firearm, it may need to be recharged or require a secondary ammo. Go ahead and begin. Very good. Although you'll find it a little more difficult when the targets shoot back.
A little bit, maybe.
See you on the ground.
Sam's on her way to evac on a Pascal. Question is, what are you gonna do?
That's cool. Let's go kill some bad guys. This is where the game starts to get cool.
Please try to not get sucked out of the plane. Catch my drift.
Every operative must excel at hand-to-hand combat. Any prior training you've had, toss it out. Forget all of it. In the
Time for
real
some
world, there are
fisticuffs,
no forms,
people.
no traditions. Treat every
Kick your
fighting
ass,
as
dude,
treatment.
because you stole my
The
belt
only
buckle.
rule is that there are no rules. Now,
I'm taking
show
it
me
back.
what you can do.
Hands up, chin down.
That's good. Better. Now you're getting it. Pay attention to your opponent when fighting. A flash of red is alerting you to an incoming attack. A green flash shows you when your opponent is vulnerable. When that happens, throw everything you've got at them. Solid hit. Nice block. Excellent. You're making progress. Good. I think we're finished for now. Remember this training.
Bet my belt
Could
buckle,
save your life.
dude.
Okay, going to try to analyze his fight pattern. Play your cards right and he won't stand a chance.
This is where you end.
Remember, you have the ring on your head. One open palm touch should put this guy to sleep.
Prepared to feel the
Knock you out.
power
Nice job.
of the dark
Go
side.
off that plane.
Let's go, biatch. Oh, I need a passport here, key card.
been using the scanner in your lenses. There might be
Already
something
doing
down
that,
here you
dude.
can use.
These are parachutes here, are they not? Cargo door. Okay. What else? There's a small medikit. I don't even know how to use it. Know how to put it in my inventory. Hold up to mouth and inhale sharply. Like I'm pressing the buttons. It's not doing anything. Maybe I already have full health or something. I don't know. Alright. Alright. Let's open the cargo bay door before we get in the car. Alright, people. Here we go. Make it to the other plane. Well, I have to make it to that plane over there. It's trying to suck me off.
Sorry.
Bulletproof glass, I guess, huh? Come on, asshole. It's hard to fight with a pistol from long distance. I may have to advance on these dudes. I think I need to get out of the car. Crap, somebody shot me. Now let's see if we can use that meta kit. I guess we use it. How can I tell? How can I just like see my, can I see my health at all? I guess you can only see your health during a battle sequence. That would be my assumption. Anyway, I would like to point out that in faraway distances, everything still looks crystal clear. Beautifully rendered game. Ready to go for a little ride, people? Let's go. Yeah, what luck, right?
You know that, right?
I just drove a car
well,
off of an
today.
airplane.
Now where's Pascal's shipment? And please tell me it's on this plane and not one of the others.
It's definitely there. Let me see. Looks like it's...
I see it. Has to be this.
Alright.
Bingo. Hope this was all worth it, because this does not look that impressive. Okay, Doran. Make sure that Sam and the extraction team are ready to go. We're about to...
Okay, that didn't sound good. What the hell was that?
Uninvited guest. Sam knows we're gonna be a few minutes late.
Roger that. Good luck.
So this is how this game is. Not very realistic, but non-stop action. Hey. What's up, lady? Even the dead guys have dossiers. No, that's the parachute.
Grab your weapon from the case over there.
Okay. I'll get it, just in case. Alright. Another medikit.
Standing by whenever you're ready. Okay, strap in and get to work. We won't be finished until every last one of them is taken out.
Well, we'll take them all out then. So it looks like I unlocked a bunch of stuff, like a whole bunch of stuff.
Amazing that you and your teammate, Ana Romero, were able to make it out of there in one piece.
That's Ribeiro.
Hard to believe, actually. But the recon team's investigation seems to back it up. It appears that you fulfilled your mission objectives and stopped Pascal.
That's what we did.
And destructive, apparently. I want to discuss why your team recovered a segment of an unidentified device of unknown origin and decided to keep it on your mobile HQ instead of turning over said device to the agency.
I don't like your tone, lady.
That's why I'm here. To see what else slipped your mind. Yes, well, we all know how that went. Instead, there was a data breach, and 2 of our deep cover operatives defected in search of similar device segments. Let's start with Naveen Natam. Practically designed the agency's computer system, so it was easy for him to get in. Nobody saw it coming. You were sent undercover to capture Naveen in India and retrieve the stolen device piece that he possessed. What is your recollection of the mission?
So this is how it works. Pretty much identical to how Blood and Truth is set up, where you're in a debriefing, and the events that you're playing through are actually past events that have already happened, and the gameplay is just your memory of what happened. So it's a cool concept. Kind of funny that we have 2 different spy adventures here, and it's structured so similarly. But anyway, here we are, another.
It seems that Naveen is part of some type of fighting tournament around this area. There's almost no record of it, however, so it might just be something he does for entertainment. I'm not sure. I'll start digging to see if I can come up with anything else. In the meantime, you need to find your way up to the ring area. We weren't exactly invited, so you're on your own and getting past the guards.
Yeah, so here we are in another new and beautiful environment. We're in India. Oh, look at that. Anyway, I think we're gonna cut it here. This from this point forward, it will all be new to me. This is where I stopped at the first time that I played this game. So when we come back, we're going to find Naveen and continue to make our way through this pretty awesome action game. Yeah. So if you've made it this far, I want to thank you for watching. If you like what you have seen here, please click the like button, subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell. When we return, we're going to have ourselves a nice, good old-fashioned Indian vacation. But until then, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you another day from another game. Bye-bye.